most people we're gonna meet in our everyday lives always fall in two categories: achievers or quitters. Now, a simple question you can ask yourself is, am I a quitter? Now, you're gonna get many different answers. Some as, I quit sometimes, I never quit, but truly only two answers that really matter are yes or no. Now, that made me think that, are some people just born quitters? Is it possible that genetically some people have something just in them, built in psychologically, that will always make them quit? Now, when I first asked myself that question, I told myself immediately, impulsively, yeah, I'm a quitter. And I was satisfied with that. But after 10 to 15 seconds of having answered that question, I spent more of my thoughts. And I realized that I'm not a quitter. And I'm truly just an achiever. Now, that sounds a bit more like an egotistical self glaze a little bit. And that's not the purpose of this. But when I told myself that I'm not a quitter, I tried to find reasons why I'm not. One specific reason was that when I was little, in grade 9 to grade 11, in between that range, I loved Apex Legends. I used to play the shit out of it. I would fucking skip homework sometimes just to fucking grind that shit out. And the one thing in Apex Legends that I loved the most was ranking. It was bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, masters, and predator. That sounds pretty weird nowadays, but that's how it was. Now, during 2022 to 2023, me and a friend, we set out a goal for us to achieve back-to-back diamond. Why back-to-back diamond is because we get this cool fucking animated diamond medal we can just put on our banners. So to let motherfuckers know that, yeah, we did that shit, we up there. But so normally in Apex Legends there's two rotations, and to get back-to-back diamond, you would have to hit the same ranking in both rotations. First rotation come, I'm over there, easy diamond, go from bronze to diamond in like maybe a week and a half. It was easy, light work. And I was happy. I was like, yeah, you know what? I did it. Light work, I'm good. I'm the best player ever. I'm glazing myself more, telling myself how good I am. Now comes second rotation. Second rotation happens during summertime, so I have more free time. So I'm playing, and every game I play, I keep on fucking dying. I went from diamond in first rotation to platinum second rotation, and then from platinum, I got railed so bad I went back to silver. That is a two rank decrease. Now when I hit silver, I told myself that, you know what, we hit diamond our first rotation. It's good. We can get diamond badge, all good. And I was satisfied with that. I essentially quit on my goal. And after maybe 3 days of being satisfied with that, something in my head would not let me rest that idea of hitting diamond back to back, because genuinely I knew I can do it. I knew I could genuinely achieve that goal. And I spent probably 2 weeks, 5 hours per day, fucking sweating and grinding the fuck out of that game. I went up against the most sweatiest and most grindiest player during peak Apex Legends, and I fucking hit diamond. I hit back to back diamond. It was the most best achievement in that probably an hour of hitting diamond again, that I was genuinely so satisfied with myself. And the reason why I couldn't just rest with hitting diamond once was because I knew that goal was so simple for me to achieve. A certain burn, a certain itch in me would not let that dream fade. I had to hit that fucking goal. No matter what, did that dream, that goal, I had to fucking hit it. So even if that shit took me 3 weeks, I'm gonna hit that. That's what that itch was telling me. That no matter what happened, you're gonna hit diamond. And I hit diamond. Now, the reason I asked the question, "Are you a quitter, or am I a quitter?" is because a while back on my train ride back home, I saw a TikTok video of a TikToker talking about how his cousin had a pattern of quitting a lot of activities from a young age. Now, specifically, this cousin is now in university and he wants to quit university, drop out, and do econ. So, the TikToker talks to his cousin about it a little bit, gives him a little loan to, start, pursue this little dream of being a dropshipper. Some time passes. The TikToker says, "All right, let me go check about my cousin." He goes to his cousin's dorm, knocks, greets his cousin. They sit down, chat. The TikToker asks, "How's Econ doing?" The cousin was silent, no response. And he admitted that with the money he was loaned, he wasted. He spent it on useless shit instead of starting. And that just shows that that cousin was a quitter. He quit on himself. He quit on his own words. And that's what TikToker himself also said. Now, when I re- when I re- fuck me, yo, when I remembered the Apex Legends story of am I a quitter or not to find a reason am I a quitter, it made me realize that I wasn't born a quitter. But are some people born quitters? No, nobody's actually born a quitter. Being a quitter in every aspect of life is normally a psychological pattern that we tend to repeat. And this starts from a very young age. Like the cousin, for example, in that TikTok, he already had quit on so much stuff way before the dropshipping dream or dropshipping idea that it was natural for him to quit when it got hard. So for most people, they tend to quit when something becomes hard or something becomes a little uneasy out of their comfort zone. It's a normal psychological defense. And a lot of people are just like that. I myself thought I was like that, but I feel like some people watching this video can realize that nobody's born a quitter. Everybody's capable of becoming an achiever. Some people I know myself personally have talked to me about being certain type of entrepreneurs, day trading, drop shipping, all that TikTok, social media shit. And a lot of them have so much passion in the start. They have so much ambition in the start to, begin. And the second they begin, they tend to quit after just a week. And the reason why a lot of these people quit is because they see people on social media 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. They got that Lambo. They got that motherfucking Miami penthouse. They got that AP, that Richard Mill. And it just looks simple. Like it was like, okay, this person did A, then they got to B, then they got to C, and then they got to D. And then when they got to D, they bought everything they needed. They bought everything right when they hit D. But the reason why a lot of those people that told me and we talked about doing stuff like that, all of them or not, I'm not gonna say all of them because some of them still doing it. That would just be rude of me. Most of them quit after maybe a week of trying. Why did they quit? Common reason was it was hard. It was something that it just wasn't for them, and they quit. So does that mean you're a quitter because it's hard, or you can't achieve something because it's hard? I would say that's kind of bullshit. I feel like if you want to be an achiever, set a goal for yourself that's personal to you, not what social media tells you, not how some of these TikTokers tell you pursue day trading, pursue drop shipping, and you'll have what I have. That's not for you. That's not for everybody. A very small percentage of people can actually live like that. The best way to find something that you can achieve will be in isolation. Spend 10 minutes with yourself, think, and realize what you truly want. Because end of the day, I believe that if you want something, you truly want something, no amount of noise, no amount of opinions, no amount of judgment can stop you from achieving something that you truly want, something that truly aligns with you. So pursue that goal. Pursue it with truth, pursue it purely. And if you do that, that goal, it won't be hard. It's a very simple goal. For me, that goal was YouTube. For me, it was always starting this shit, hitting, 10 mil, get like a little plaque and financial freedom. And even today, I was pondering on even uploading this week. And that basically breaks my 1 week schedule, which isn't perfect, but it's consistent because 1 week, one video per week. That's what I'm setting for myself as this beginning goal. And it wasn't because I want to quit on this. It was mostly because psychologically something was trying to keep me comfortable. And when I finally sat down here, wrote out like my ideas on my paper, had like a little script in mind, that noise of fucking not recording today, it faded away immediately. And that itch to record, make sure this is a good video, good quality, and making sure that I upload this by the end of today or tomorrow, it wouldn't just it's hard to explain, but if you understand, you understand. That itch wouldn't just let me sit. I need to fucking upload this video because this the more afraid you are in the beginning and you can face that fear, the more closer you are to becoming an achiever and the more closer you get to your goals per video, per step, per anything. That's it. I'll see you next week.